Hi everyone, and welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf. And today I want to talk about the right hip, thigh, knee, and foot. Its job and what it does in transition and into impact and into the finish. So I think there's a lot of misconceptions about what it does. Is it used for power? Is it used for stability? Where does it go? What is its role? And I hear so much and see so much of trying to use that for power and getting off of your right side, which typically when students come to me, what I end up seeing is a early extension into the ball and no room for your hands and golf club to move, which is a much bigger problem than trying to use it for power. So here, the problem, we'll show you the problem first, and then we'll show you the solution and how to work on it and how this foot works and what we should be feeling and thinking with this. So what I see so much from the average players, that when you swing up into transition, their focus from, if you want to call it the top or transition, is pushing off this right side. So there's a couple problems with that. If I get up into transition, and the first move I do is push off to the right side, what you can see is my right hip moves closer, my thigh moves closer, my knee moves closer, and my heel comes off the ground, which immediately gets me steep. And so what steep is that if I'm here and I push off that right side, my arms get pitched way out here and the club is too steep. So it's hard to get the face on the golf ball with any kind of consistency. So that is what we're trying to avoid. What we need to do is make sure that we have room. And how do we make that room? Well, we have to work with what this leg and thigh is doing. And it's not pushing, it's actually your foot almost feels like it's twisting. So your foot, when you swing back down, when you get into transition, in order, when I transition, my left leg is going to push this left hip out of the way. Okay, what that does is it comes back and meets my right. My right doesn't move forward. It comes back to meet my right, and when that happens, my thigh works in and my foot works in. So my thigh actually works in its hip socket this way. As this pushes back, this thigh works in. So my hip works parallel to the ball, not into the ball, so I have room for my arms to swing into impact. So that's probably a feeling that most of us have never felt before. We just get up and try to hit it as hard as we can. And again, the problem is where it puts us with the shaft. So what I'd have you do to make some swings and go slow motion first to feel this, and it's going to feel, again, this spike in this foot is going to feel like it's twisting in the ground, and it's going to feel like your thigh is working inwards so your hip is more stable. So if I work up to the transition point, so I get all the way back, my left leg is going to push my hip out of the way, and you can see that first move, as this starts to move back, this starts to twist in. So where my right hip is initially, it actually moves back a little bit. So this starts to push back, this thigh works in, and what Hogan used to say is that his knee, he felt like his right knee worked inside his left knee as his hips started to open up. So I start to feel how my foot gets in the ground this way and into impact. So as far as kind of pushing off the ground or leaving the ground or jumping up, you want to stay in the ground. I would advise you stay right in the ground, so even when you hit, my impact position is more flat foot. I can feel this inside spike. If I'm launching out or jumping up out of this and my thigh doesn't work and my knee works towards the ball, again, it puts me in a position that is hard to be consistent or get out of. A lot of steep and fat shots and trying to shallow the club in a split second is very difficult. So again, what we'd want to do is feel how this thigh works in. So as you swing back, right, this left leg is going to push away, and you're going to feel how this thigh works in. So up, push away, and the thigh is going to work in. So to feel that, the drill would be, you can stagger your stance where your left foot, right toe. So my left heel and my right toe are aligned with each other. So I'm going to swing back. And as I swing back down, I want to feel how this thigh works inside this knee. So I'm going to feel how my hip can stay there and my thigh can work in my thigh can work in without my hip going out. See, the minute my knee and my thigh work out, it's not working in anymore. This has got to have some rotation in it. So if we made a swing back and feel your thigh work in. It's got to work inside this knee. So hit one here. So this thigh needs to work inside to give me some room. And it allows my swing to work from the inside, giving me some room to make my impact position work. So again, left foot, right foot back. We're going to swing back and feel your thigh work in. So I can feel this spike and feel how this hip socket works in the hip joint. So again, back. Make your thigh work in. So I have some room to swing in there. I've got to be able to get into my impact position. So again, as far as the right hip concerned, and your right thigh is concerned, it's not jumping and moving into the ball. This way. We get up into transition, our hip pushes out of the way, and this thigh works in. My thigh works in and this hip works down, not into. So do this, you're going to have a lot more room, a lot more success with controlling your golf ball. Now you've got the freedom to really swing down from the inside. Hi everyone, like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf, for all tips on golf. If you'd like a live lesson or want to send me a message, visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com.